I just landed from my flight from Dallas, and I just got a notification to check in for my flight for Amsterdam tomorrow. So that is my life. So I'm doing that right now. For international flights, with less than 24 hours until my next flight, I've got a lot that I need to do. Number one thing would be I have to unpack and do laundry. Been longer than I would like to admit without a shower. Drink lots of water. I need to pick up some last minute things for traveling. This calls for a good old-fashioned Target trip. I'm in my mom's car. She has some rocks in here. So that's kind of weird. It reminds me of Dragon Tales. Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. She is like pretty much out of gas, so I'm gonna pay it forward to my mom, the one that birthed me, carried me for 9 months, and I'm going to fill up her gas tank because it's the least I could do, right? Gas is $3 a gallon right now. So comment below how much gas costs in your state right now. What have you gathered to report to your progenitors? Are your excuses? I'm back home. I stopped and I got a spray tan. Fun little story time for you. Usually when you get a spray tan, there's a hairnet and towel and everything like that. So I undressed and I got the lotion on and everything. And I realized there was not a hairnet, and I was like, ooh. Okay, one time I forgot to put the hairnet on when there was one, so I was like, okay, my hair will be spray tanny, but not even really, like, it's fine. So I, whatever, did my thing, got all tan, and then I got out and I realized there wasn't a towel. So I have like all this cream all slathered on my hands, and I'm like, literally, what do I do? Like, I'm not about to walk out there naked like, hey, I need a towel. Like, no. I was wearing this camisole, and I used it as a towel, and yeah, I looked at it and I was like, hey, it's been a long run. I bought you when I was a sophomore in high school, but today is not your day. I'm torn right now because my friends want me to go get dinner with them because I'm leaving tomorrow and I won't see them for at least like 2 weeks, and I haven't seen them for 2 weeks, so I want to go see them. But also, I really need to get on the computer and book my hostel and just like do other things. Basically, the factor is if I walk upstairs and my mom is not making dinner and has no plans to make dinner, I'm gonna go get dinner with my friends because like don't even have dinner here. So let's go see what's happening. If she's making dinner, it's game over. Like, I'm just gonna stay home. What's going on?
No, I can't. You can't put that on there. Edit.
Are you making dinner?
No.
Oh.
I was gonna start making apple butter.
Is there no dinner?
Yeah, we can have ravioli and salad.
I was gonna maybe go get dinner with my friends.
Oh, maybe that's a better idea because I'm not hungry. Your dad and I had flautas.
Well, I guess that's a better idea. Wow!
Dirty, but no one.
Whoa!
Street last night, black.
Wow! Aren't these insanely?
Anyone knows the number of a good gas bypass surgery? I'm going to need it tomorrow.
Alright. Alright. Get out! I'm just kidding.
Fine, Monica. Go to Europe. Whatever.
Abandoning us.
Abandoning us.
He's abandoning us.
How rude.
You can fend for yourself for 2 weeks.
We're just gonna go on a Monica strike. We can't have you. You can't have us.
Comment below if you're going to be a part of the Monica strike.
The beat's about to drop. Okay.
Now we do the living thing.
Bye.
Okay, bye, bitch. Choices in Europe.
Bye.
Don't get eaten by a cannibal.
Oh my god, I won't. Since I negated my responsibilities yesterday, This morning, I need to book a hotel that I'm going to sleep in tonight. Tonight's a very long way away though. I didn't think this through, I think, as well as I thought that I did. I thought that this was going to be a great flight because I do not like sleeping on planes. So I was like, I'll leave at 2 p.m., get there at 9 a.m. So it'll just be during the day. But what I didn't think about actually is if I'm leaving at 2 p.m. and I'm going towards the East Coast of America, it's gonna get dark like 3 hours into my flight. And once it gets dark on an airplane, it's like sleeping time. It's time to sleep. You just get tired. I think it's actually gonna end up feeling more like a night flight than anything. And I'm just like, no, I hate those. I'm leaving today, Monday the 9th, and I arrive Tuesday the 10th at 9 a.m. So I need to figure out where we're gonna stay. I'm trying to look for a hotel that's literally around like $100 a night, which is not gonna be very nice. I feel like I talk on this channel about affordability and how to travel, yet I've never stayed in a hostel, and it kind of makes me a hypocrite. So I kind of think that would be a good thing to do because they're really cheap. Hostels aren't as nice and aren't gonna have any amenities and could be totally hit or miss, but they're also cool because you can meet people that are more your age that are traveling the same way you are, which is very cool. These are some of the hostels that I'm looking at. Shelby recommended I stay at a Generator hostel because she stayed at one in San Sebastian and it's actually pretty nice. They're updated and new looking. This looks so cool and way more like my age and all of that. It looks good. I'm hoping it looks like the photos. I guess we'll see together. Also, they have free Wi-Fi and a laundry room. They have bike rentals. It's $80 a night because I booked it last minute, but if you're interested in going to Amsterdam, I'm gonna quickly put in a month from now how much it would cost per night. It'd be like $50 a night if you booked it in a month from now. And if you booked it, let's say in January, it would be $30 a night. So if you just book it in advance, it's really cheap. Like, that's so good. Why was I an idiot? Next on the list. So I just bought my Rolling Stones tickets. The biggest reason that I wanted to go to Europe was because the Rolling Stones are doing a Europe tour. That's such a cool reason to go. Like, concerts are the most fun thing you can go to, I think, and I'm really excited. This is my airport outfit, which it's really not cute. I'm literally wearing the most comfortable sweats ever. For international flights, obviously you want to dress comfortable. One time I wore yoga pants because those are really comfortable, right? Well, the weirdest thing, when you're sitting for like 10 or 12 hours, clothes that you thought were comfortable, you realize are not as comfortable as you thought. So weird. Was wearing I was wearing what I thought were such comfortable yoga pants. So they're like a little bit high-waisted because a lot of them are, like they go like right there-ish. Halfway through the flight, my stomach, like lower stomach area started like cramping up and just hurting really bad. And I was like, what is wrong with me? And it turned out, once I got off the flight and took the yoga pants off, the cramping like dissipated and they weren't even tight. I swear to you, it was like thin fabric. They didn't feel tight at all. But when you're sitting in such a confined space, like kind of crunched over for so long, it's so easy to just get really uncomfortable. And so now I wear like the baggiest clothing ever. Like, I'm wearing like a bralette. I don't want anything that's like pushing into me. Yeah, and I don't really care how I look. I mean, that's the thing about the airport. Like, I feel like anything goes. You can look ridiculous and no one really cares. I'm just saying, like, wear your most comfortable sweatpants. You will be so glad you did. I've done everything that I need to do to feel good about leaving the country, including paying a speeding ticket. I needed to do that. Today was the second to last day, but I did it. I really have no clue what I'm gonna do when I land, because I can't check into the hostel till 2 p.m. and I land at 9 a.m. So I have no clue what I'm gonna do. So this trip is lasting for 2 weeks. I'm going to Amsterdam, Sweden, and Norway. I have one really big goal for this trip. I started reading this book about boredom, and it's really boring. We occupy our minds as much as we can, especially in this day and age with our phone. Like, we hate being bored, you know? We'll go, if we're bored, we'll go on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all these things. We do anything to not be bored because boredom just sucks. But being bored can actually be a really good thing. There's studies actually that show that when you're bored, you are a lot more creative. That's a huge thing, especially when traveling, and there's a lot of boring moments where you're like waiting through customs or on the plane. You have to just accept the moment for what it is and just be in it rather than want it to be over. Because if you want it to be over, you're gonna be miserable. But if you accept it, I just accept the moment for what it is. I feel like I reach for social media because it's the easy way out of a situation. You can kind of just let your brain go to mush and look at what everyone else is up to rather than actively engage in your own life. You just look at everyone else's, and that's so lame. It's time to engage. Alright, so I'm gonna call my Uber now.
Flown 100,000 miles. I'm feeling very still. And before too long, I know it's time to go.
Good morning, everyone. I just landed in Amsterdam. It's 8:30 a.m., but it's 11:30 p.m. where I'm from. So I'm pretty tired, but I'm super excited. The sun just rose. On the descend, we saw the most beautiful sunrise. Honestly, there's nothing cooler. Maybe there's something cooler, but definitely in the top 5 coolest things a human can experience is sunsets and sunrise on airplanes. It's just so wonderful. I'm gonna get my passport out. Make sure I have you. And head to customs now. Let's go.